Okay, and the final word problem that we want to look at in this Chapter 1, Section 2, we have exercise number 50. And it says the scatter plot shows the attendance for each meeting of a gaming club. So along the x-axis you have the meeting numbers, and on the y-axis you have the number of students. So we would interpret that to mean in the first meeting there were 18 students, the second meeting there were 21 students, the third meeting there are 17 students. Part A says the mean attendance for the first 4 meetings is 20. Is the number of students who attended the 4th meeting greater than or less than 20? Explain. So again, this is similar to problems that we've seen, a few of them that we've seen in this section so far. And if we want the average to come out to be 20, remembering that mean means average here, we add up the numbers and divide by how many there are. But if we want the average to be 20, and if you see that you had 18 for the first, again we've been saying that is a 2 below what the average should be, then 21 is actually 1 above what the average should be, and 17 is 3 below what the average should be. So we're already a lot below the average and only a little bit above it. So I would assume then that the 4th meeting has to be greater than 20, because meetings 1 and 3 are well below the average, and meeting 2 is only slightly above the average. So the 4th meeting can only be at the average. It has to make up for the deficit, the amount below, from meetings 1 and 3. So can we estimate the number of students who will attend the 4th meeting? Sure. It has to be 20 for the average. Plus it has to make up the net deficit from the first 3 meetings. You were down 2 the first, up 1 the second, down 3 the third, so you have a net deficit of -4. Net deficit of -4. So that means that we probably have to hit about 24, or exactly 24, for the 4th meeting. And let's see, using algebra now, describe a way you can check your estimate in Part B. And so let's say for Part B that an attendance of 24 will make the average 20 by making up the deficit from the net deficit from the previous 3 meetings. So let's see how we could do this algebraically now. We know that an average is adding up the values. We have 18 plus 21 plus 17 and an unknown quantity of x, dividing that by not 3 but by 4 should give us an average of 20. The first thing we're going to do, multiply both sides by, not by 20 but by 4, and we end up with 4's canceling on the left to give us 18 plus 21 plus 17 plus x is equal to 80. Adding the 18, 21, 17 is going to give us 56 plus x is equal to 80. Subtracting 56 on both sides leaves us with x is equal to 24 people to attend, and that's exactly what we figured out by reasoning. And so it's very helpful for us to reason about these problems and also to know elegant ways of solving them so that we can demonstrate mathematically that it has to be 24 as well. So we'll end this video, and this ends the word problems that we are interested in Chapter 1, Section 2.